Have you lost income during this pandemic? Has COVID-19 left you wondering, what in the world am I going to do? Maybe your hours were cut. Maybe your pay was cut. Maybe your job was cut altogether and your entire livelihood is at stake. Your entire family is at risk and you're left wondering, how am I going to move forward? Listen, you're not in the boat by yourself. All of that has happened to me, and we're going to go over today how to move forward, how to get on your feet, and how to multiply your income rapidly so that A, you can get on your feet, and B, that this never happens to you again. I'm going to need you to stay and watch this video. Grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, because this video is for you, and watch it all the way to the end. At the end, I have a special gift, a special offer. I'm going to give you something that's going to help you. No money, you're not going to be spending anything. I'm not asking for any of your money at all. My whole mission right now is to bring value to you and your family so that you can live your best life possible. I will see you in the video. All right, let's dive right in. So listen, let's just start by talking about success. See, success is something that you would attract. So many people try to chase after or look for success, but success is something that finds you. Success is something that you attract by becoming an attractive person. So what do I mean by that? What can you do to become attractive in the marketplace right now? What can you do? What skill sets do you have, or what skill sets can you build upon that makes you successful or makes you attractive in the marketplace right now? So each person's income is determined by their philosophy, not by the economy. I'm going to say that again. Each person's income is determined by their philosophy, not by the economy. So many times we're focused on the economy. What is the economy doing? How good is the economy? No, that has nothing to do with it. Your income is based upon your personal philosophy. So you don't have to go to work on the economy. It doesn't matter what goes on in the economy. What you need to go to work on is yourself. And this is key. You have to make yourself more valuable. And when you understand this, your life is going to change. So you need to first examine your personal philosophy. Write that down. What am I thinking? What's in my head? What do I know? So your personal philosophy is the guidance system. It's the homing beacon that helps you make decisions like what to do and what not to do. And you make those decisions based on the information that you have taken into this point. So from the time of childhood to the time of where you are right now, you've taken on information, and how you base your decisions is on that information that you have already taken in. You can't make any other decisions any other way because you don't have that knowledge. So you need to examine your personal philosophy. For example, this pandemic has changed my personal philosophy. Working in an emergency room and at a trauma center, you never would think that you would be laid off. You would never think that during a pandemic and a time of crisis that there would not be patients in the ER. Well, guess what? My personal philosophy has changed now, because I always thought that was a secure place. I always thought that if I ever had to go anywhere, I could go there. But you got to understand, once your personal philosophy changes, the more you know, the better you're able to make decisions. Now, our personal philosophy does two things. A, it helps us see the dangers on one side to stay away from. And B, our personal philosophy helps us to see the opportunities on the other side so that we can expand and maximize. Now, that is the game of life. The game of life is to avoid stay away from the bad things, right? And to do more of the things that maximize and give us greater and better opportunities, right? So that is the game of life. So the more we learn, the better off we are at playing the game. Now I'm going to say that again. The more we learn, the better off we are at playing the game. So if you're not learning, then you're not playing the game well. And if you're not learning, a lot of times we get stuck in these positions that a lot of us are in right now. So how do we know more things so that we can avoid the dangers and maximize the opportunity? There's different ways to learn. A, you need to learn from personal experience. Now, one way to learn is to mess up. For whatever reason, I have to. This has been my number one way of learning, LOL. But here's the deal. Once you mess up, you know that that's not the right way to go. You know that that is not going to work for you, so you've learned. They say that people that had their first heart attack, the people that have survived their first heart attack, they go to live on very long lives. Why? Because they know the doctors told them, listen, if this happens again, you're not going to make it. If this happens again, it's over. So what do? They go and learn how to eat right. They go and learn how to exercise. They go and learn what to put in their body. They go and learn the things that need to be done so that they don't have that same experience again. It's no different for us. You got to understand, if you will change, everything will change for you. I'm going to say that again. If you will change, everything will change for you. The other way to learn is from other people's mistakes. So the first way to learn is from personal experience. The second way to learn is from other people's mistakes, whether it's negative or positive. Pay attention to what's going on. When you're learning from other people's mistakes, there's three things you can do. Watch them. Pay attention to what they do. Why? Because success leaves clues, people. Success leaves clues. Success doesn't care about your color. It doesn't care about your size. It doesn't care about your age. What it cares about is the actions that you take. So if you are watching somebody that's successful and you are observing what they're doing, do exactly what they did and you will get the same results. So learn from them, watch them. The second thing is to be a selective listener. And I say be a selective listener because everybody knows everything. Everybody wants to talk in your ear. Everybody has something that they want to tell you. Everybody is everybody. So listen, only listen to those people who have experiences, ideas, a good reputation, and something valuable to share. So make sure that while you're being a selective listener, listen to those people who have been where you want to be. Listen to those people who have good ideas and have a good reputation. Those people who have something valuable to share, and then block out everybody else. And the third thing to do, the third way to learn from other people's experiences is to read all the books. People are writing books. There is so much. Now, I'm going to tell you, for like $9 a month, I have a subscription to Scribd, Scribd. Write that down, Scribd. There are so many books. There's so much knowledge out there that has been written. So read all the books. So listen, if you want to be wealthy, read every book on wealth that you can get. If you want to be healthy, read every book on health that you can get. If you want to be unique, read every book on being unique that you can get. Listen, everything that you need is right at your fingertips, and most of it is free. Most of it is free. You can get enough information off the internet and out of books, even at the library. If you can go to your local library, you can go in there for free. So instead of sitting at everything that you need is right at your fingertips. And when you do read, now here's the deal. Everything that you read is not going to be good. You got to choose. One of my mentors used to say, listen, chew up the meat and spit out the bone. You read, you take what applies to you, you dump it in. Now your personal philosophy has changed, right? Now you have a different personal philosophy because of the information that you put in, and then you get rid of everything else. Listen, if you do this one thing will multiply your income. I mean, it's a lot of things, a lot of steps in there, but this one topic, this one subject, this one video right here will multiply your income so that you will have the best life possible, and so that it doesn't matter what pandemic happens next time. You will have the skill set to be able to continue working. You will have the skill set to already have set yourself up so that you can live for 3 to 6 to 9 months to a year without ever having to worry about anything, without ever missing a beat. Listen, we're going to do a recap. Success is something that you attract by becoming an attractive person. Examine your personal philosophy. Understanding that the game of life is to minimize the dangers and maximize the opportunities. Learn from people's experiences and to learn from your own experiences. And while you're learning from other people, you listen to them, you watch them, you read the books that are already out, and listen, you will have the best life possible. Your life will change. And I'm going to tell you, during this time, during this pandemic, yes, I was laid off, but I've already gotten 2 separate certifications during this time, all for under $25. So listen, you have to expand yourself. You need to work on yourself. It is not the president's job to give you money. It is not the government's job to take care of you. It is up to you to take the time that it takes to pour into yourself, to develop yourself so that you become an attractive person in the marketplace. Listen, I told you I had something that I'm going to give you. Now, I am going to offer my services to you to sit down with you and to create a plan for you completely free of charge. I will listen to what you want to do. If you don't know what you want to do, I'll help you with that as well. Whatever it takes, just click on the link below, book your call, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit with you and help you plan out how we're going to get through this pandemic and set you up with your own personal plan and begin the coaching process so that you and your family are taken care of for generations to come. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching this video. Like it and share it. Listen, this is hope. We are releasing hope. So maybe this video isn't for you. If it isn't, pass it on to someone else. Like this video, share it so that other people will have a little glimpse of hope as well. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.